Hi, I am Syed Rashid. You are watching Ahlibaid High School and Junior College YouTube channel. Welcome to my video to all students as well as viewers. Today just we are going to start or continue our class 11th or else you can say inter first year physics, okay, and chapter number 2, and you can see the chapter name on the board is units and dimensions. Okay, we have already come across with the physical world, and in physical world we have lot many things if we are refer to the reader, but if we are referring some supporting materials, we can see few discoveries of scientists and few more things, and as well as it may ask in your examination only 2 marks question. And in this chapter units and dimensions, same case, if we are referring reader means we have lot many things, but we need to know few things related to the units and dimension as a knowledge point of view. After that we need to go through with few questions which is more expectedly asked in the intermediate public examination, that is IPE. Let us begin with the definition like unit. All the student, what do you know about the units? This term you might have heard from your lower classes like 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, or else in 9th and 10th also you might have listened this word unit. Unit is a standard and fixed amount of quantity in terms of which similar quantities are measured. So we can say it is an standard and fixed amount. Unit is nothing but ST, okay, ANDARD, standard and fixed amount. Okay, in that we can measure lot many similar quantities. Next we have in this chapter like fundamental quantities. What is fundamental quantity? The fundamental quantity which does not depend on any other physical quantities is called fundamental physical quantities. So this quantities is nothing but they are not dependent. Okay, we can say that this does not depends on other quantities. So these quantities are the quantities which are like themselves having a standard in them. So this is units and fundamental quantities. After that we have dimension. What is dimension, all the student and viewers? Dimension nothing but it is a direction or it is a coordinate system which we are pointing to define the directions of things. Now let us see few fundamental quantities with us, like we can say length. Okay, length is a fundamental quantity which is usually measured in different units, as you know that, like in meters we are measuring, or in kilometers we are measuring, or we are measuring in miles, etc. End of the thinking capacity. After that we have fundamental quantity with us like mass. Okay, mass, you know that mass is a matter consists of full thing. That means there is a lot of difference between mass and weight. Usually we have thinking that weight and mass both are same, but they are not same, they are different and different. So in mass we are usually measuring in kilograms, okay, grams, and you know that weight and mass both we are measuring in similar units like grams, kilograms, etc. End of the thinking capacity. And we have one more fundamental physical quantity with us like time. As you know that time usually we are measuring in like seconds. Okay, after that we have minutes, after that we have like hours. Okay, after hours we have days, weeks, years. Okay, we have decade, centuries, millennium, like this. But standard thing we are measuring with time is seconds, whereas in mass we have measuring with kgs, or in length we are measuring like meters. After that we have few more fundamental physical quantities like thermodynamic temperature. So what is thermodynamic temperature? It will usually measure in Kelvin. Where we have some more fundamental physical quantities like luminous intensity, and this luminous intensity can be measured in candela. And what is luminous intensity, all the student and viewers? And what is thermodynamic temperature? Thermodynamic temperature is nothing but we can say that the measure of temperature, the hotness and coldness of an object is nothing but temperature, we can say. And luminous intensity is nothing but there is an if we have luminous source of light, there will be the intensity in that light, either it may be low, high, or moderate, whatever it may be. This is nothing but luminous intensity. Apart from this we have some fundamental quantities with us like electric current, okay, first I will going to write few things here on only. Okay, next what I said, like thermodynamic temperature, or we can say like directly temperature also, need not to confuse, sir. We heard the thing like word like temperature, and you are saying that thermodynamic temperature, both are similar. Next we have luminous intensity, and this word you might not listen in your previous classes, and I explain what is luminous intensity. Okay, after electric current we have quantity of matter. This is also a fundamental quantity, and it is not depend on other. Now this is the fundamental quantities we can say, and we have one more types of quantity with us, nothing but supplementary. This is called as supplementary physical quantity, we can say. In supplementary physical quantity we have two things with us, like plane angle, plane, plane, angle, angle, and second we have solid angle, and this can be measured in like plane angle usually measure in radiant. Okay, this is measure in radian, and this is measure in steradians. Okay, these are the things we need to know, the basics of units and dimension. Now we have few more like things with us. I will going to tell that, after that we will go to few questions and answers. Now dimensional formulas, the expression showing the power to which the fundamental units are to be raised to obtain 1 unit of a derived quantity is called the dimension formula of that derived quantity. So what? Okay, so dimensional formula definition as it is going from the screen, you can see and copy. Now the explanation part for this dimension formula is the thing I have to give example, then you can understood automatically, but the definition you need to learn and write, keep with you this definition. Okay, now the complete explanation of this dimensional formula you can see here. The okay product, product product of okay length, 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 and breadth, breadth, breadth of surface of surface is gives it area, isn't it? If we have one surface with us like square, rectangle or triangle, whatever you say, so we will get the surface area by the product of, not in case of we have different formula for different figures, but length into breadth we can say this is a formula for like rectangle, isn't it? We can say length into breadth. So therefore area, area is equals to length into breadth. So length is measured in length only, that is we can say like L is measured in length itself, into B also measured in length. Like if I am measuring length in meters, okay, I am measuring breadth also in meters, so I can write in place of BL also. So like this we have to go through, so it will become like L square. So therefore the dimension formula of area we can say the dimensional formula of area, area we can say like L square. Okay, but we need to write this in standard form, like we can say or m power 0, okay, L square p power 0. So what is this m power 0 p power 0, sir? Always we are writing dimensional formula in m, L and p. So we need to combine these three things so that we will get the dimension formula of a particular physical quantity. So we have some applications of this dimension formula. Initially I will going to read and explain this, after that I will going to put on your screen also. Now you can see on the screen like 3 different points. First this is nothing but applications of dimension formulas. If you want you can write the heading as application of dimension formula. So in this application of dimension formula you can see that to convert unit from one system into other system. That means if I want to convert like unit in one system, initially I have temperature in like Kelvin. Okay, I want to convert this temperature into like other system like degrees Celsius or any other units I can convert. Next is to verify correctness of equation concerning physical quantity. We can check the equation of physical quantity by this dimension formulas. If I am writing the dimension formula of dash is m power 0 L square p power 0 means you can write in the dash like area. Okay. Next, to derive relation between physical quantity involved in a phenomenal. That means different physical quantities involved in different phenomena. So if we want to check the physical quantities in which phenomena it's involved, we have to use this dimensional formulas. So you need to just write these 3 points and make side heading as applications of dimension formula. Next topic we will move on. Now we have few questions and answers related to this unit. If it will ask in your examination, like I am writing the question as you can see on the board, express unified atomic mass unit in kg. That means we need to express the atomic mass in kgs, in terms of kgs. So first we need to know the unified atomic mass. What is unified atomic mass? All the student and viewers, you might have learned like physics in your 9th standard or your below classes. In that we have with us this formula, like we will call this as AMU, okay, atomic mass unit, and atomic mass unit is always 1 by 12 into mass of, yes, which atom, all the student tell me, mass of an isotope, okay, isotope of carbon 12, and this carbon 12 is nothing but we can write this carbon 12 as 12, here 6 and this C carbon. So what will be the like kg mass means it will be like 1 by 12 into 12 by 6.023 into 10 power of 23. This is the answer, or else we can write one more simple statement like 1.66 into 10 power of minus 24 grams. Okay, or else we can write one more step of this is nothing but same 1.66 into 10 power of minus 27 kgs. So this is the answer. So it might ask you in 2 marks. So you can copy down the question and answer, both are written on the board. So this is one question we have done as per the intermediate public examination. Next we have one more question with us, like distinguish between accuracy and precision. So what is the exact difference between accuracy and precision? First we need to know what is accuracy and what is precision. Accuracy is nothing but we are getting like exact result related to a particular thing, and okay, I will explain. While we are reading this answer, we will get the answer of the both. Okay, just wait for few seconds. Accuracy and precision differences. Now you can see the answer which is going in front of me. Just I am reading that answer. By that only you can understand. Accuracy is the closeness of measured value of quantity to its true value is called accuracy. It depends on the reduction of error while measuring. Precision is the closeness of the measured value with each other. It depends on the least count of the measuring instrument. So you can see the difference between this accuracy and precision. So you can see the difference between accuracy and precision in front of me. You can just read and you can keep with you. Now we have one more question with us, like how can symmetrical error be minimized or eliminated? This question and answer also going in front of you, that is on screen. Just I am reading the answer, you can see. Systematic error are minimized by selecting better instrument, improvising new experimental techniques and removing of personal bias. That means if we want to reduce like symmetrical error, what is symmetrical error means? If we are marking the line means I need to check whether this line is straight or not. If this line is somewhat also not straight cross means there you can see the difference between these two lines. This line is showing straight, whereas this is somewhat not symmetrical. So we need to reduce. That means how can we eliminate or reduce, minimize means we need to decrease the quantity of that error, or eliminate means fully we have to terminate that type of error, means we need to just use better instrument. That is, if some instruments fallen on the floor means the instrument not work properly. So we are not supposed to use that type of instrument. As well as we need to in provoking, that means we need to put new experimental techniques and remove our personal bias. That means sometimes we might have say it's okay, yeah, it can run, it can work. We are not supposed to do like this. We have to measure the thing by the instrument and we need to note the reading, that's only. Okay. So this is also one of the important question and answer you need to copy down. Now we have one more question with us, like distinguish between fundamental units and drive units. What is unit? Already I said unit is a standard fixed amount of measure of any quantity. So what is the difference between fundamental unit and drive units? This answer also you can see on the screen. Fundamental units, these are the units of fundamentals or base physical quantity. Example, meter, kilogram, seconds, etc. There are the units of drive quantities. Example, Newton, joules. So you can see that fundamental is units is nothing but the units by itself we can say, and the example for this is nothing but meters, kilogram, second, etc. Whereas drive unit is nothing but these are the unit which can be derived from a basic or fundamental units, and the example for this is Newton and joules. So this answer also you need to copy and by heart. Next question also I am putting in front of me itself, as you can see. Why do we have different units for the same physical quantities? If I have a physical quantities like myself, I am a physical quantity. For me, I can measure myself in kgs. Okay, the weight of Rashesh sir is so and so kgs. I can measure my weight in grams also. I can measure my weight in quintals also. So here the question it's saying that if a physical quantity have one same, that is same, then why we have kgs, grams or quintals or something? So the answer is nothing but the units of physical quantity can be expressed in different unit systems. That means we don't have any different physical quantity. The physical quantity is same itself, but the systems are different. Like we have lot many systems with us. You can see that CGS system, okay, comma MKS system. We have systems like FPS systems. We have system like SI, etc. So hence there are different units for same physical quantity. That means they have different unit for same physical quantities. So these questions and answers you need to remember. You need to remember the definition of units and dimension. What is dimensional formulas you need to know, and few dimensional formulas you can browse from your respective material, either it may be textbook or your supporting study material. So with this I am completing my units and dimension, like chapter number 2 physics class 11th or intermediate first year. So I am Sayyid Rashid. You are watching Ahliabad High School and Junior College YouTube channel. Make sure maintain notes and learn, practice more than one time. Have a great time. Take care. Thank you.